Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Friday, June 19th, 2026. So on Juneteenth,
Happy Juneteenth.
happy Juneteenth. How did you find the crossword?
I found it incredibly hard.
Oh,
What about you?
I found it the same. I had a few places where I was just stuck. 47 down, insult metaphorically. I had slam.
Oh, yes.
Because I was
We
convinced,
started with slam.
I was convinced that was correct. And then 26 down, preferring to keep one's feet on the ground, I had acrophobia. But it's acrophobic.
Yes.
So I had some issues there. I think if we went through all the places where I had issues, this would be an extra long podcast.
Oh, okay.
But a few other places, 60 across, Chinese Revolutionary Sun blank was Yat-sen.
Sun Yat-sen, yes.
You knew that?
I knew that.
Whoa. 51 down was Willie Blank, first black player in the NHL. I'm going to assume you knew that.
No, I did not know that.
So it was Ori.
Ori, yes.
So
This was an interesting puzzle because I did it with our daughter, and it was very, very good that we had two generations doing this puzzle because she picked out one in each corner that she knew, and that made all the difference. So, for example, she knew 17 across, chef's complimentary bite, amuse-bouche. And I had never heard of that.
I could see how it was coming out of the French because bouche means mouth, but I did not know that was a thing.
Yep. And in the bottom left corner, 47 across, cold one enjoyed during a hot wash, shower beer. I'm like, is that a thing? And she said, yeah, Mom, that's a thing. But the kicker was 45 across, companion of Ash and Misty in Pokemon anime. And she said, well, it's Brock. And I'm like, okay. And we weren't getting anything in that corner. We put Brock in, and it was just like the whole corner filled in by itself. but yeah, so she knew some crucial ones that really helped us get the rest of it filled in. So I knew some crucial ones too, but
Good.
but there were just some tricky ones, like 20 across. Dish often served with tartar sauce informally. And it was fish and chips.
Yes.
And I'm like, I wanted to put an and in there. And she said, well, maybe you could just put an N. And I'm like, well, that's not a word. But
you probably knew 8 down, right? Director of Face Off and Mission Impossible 2, John Woo.
No, I did not know him.
Oh, and she didn't know that either?
No,
Huh.
no. Did you know that? Apparently.
I had Woo. I was able to figure out Woo. At least I had a rough idea that it was going to be Woo. And I thought John sounded right.
Okay.
So,
but no, we did not know that.
7 down, a military parade might go through it. Arch.
Yep.
That, after I figured it out, I was like, oh, of course. But beforehand, it was, no idea. I think the only gimme for me was 14 down, film blank. That was noir.
Yes. Yes, she did that one right away, too.
And, of course, I had trouble with 1 across, cut of beef used in Santa Maria-style barbecue. As soon as I read cut of beef, I'm like, I better get this through the crosses.
Yeah.
It was tri-tip.
Yep. And yeah, that was another one that she knew.
Right.
So yeah, being a chef sometimes comes in handy when you're doing the crossword puzzle. So
19 across reacted to capturing a championships, perhaps was wept.
right.
I was just like, what do you do? I thought leapt, but that's not how you spell leapt. I had jump. I wanted to do pump. But somehow that sounded more appropriate. 22 across, terrorizer of Amity Island in a 1975 blockbuster film. I couldn't remember that was part of Jaws. That's where Jaws took place.
Amity Island.
And so I was thinking of some horror film called Carrie or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And there was an AR in there. So, but it turned out to be shark.
Shark, yes. I knew that one. That was from my generation.
So I was having so many problems that at one point I looked at 37 across And that the answer turned out to be Thomas Paine. And I was just like, do I spell that with an I or a Y?
Oh.
And I'm like, get a grip. It's with an I.
Uh-huh.
So, but.
Well, the one right above that, Blank Green, Kermit the Frog song. I always thought it was called It Ain't Easy Being Green.
Right.
But it's just being.
Being green.
Being green.
Yes.
Not being, but being. So.
And then we had the mysterious 10 down, sudden reversal of fortune in literature, PERIPETEIA.
Yes, I had no idea. I had no idea what that was.
And that was not a debut.
Wow.
It has appeared 3 times.
No. When was the last time?
2007.
Well, that was maybe before I was doing the New York Times crossword.
The first 2 of the 3 times were on Saturdays, and then they sort of eased off to a Friday.
Oh.
Although I thought this was definitely a Saturday material.
Oh, yeah.
It makes me think there's no point even opening the crossword for tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm going to try.
I was lucky. 33 across. Former Attorney General Bill. It was Bill Barr.
Oh yes, me too. I'm like, oh, here's one I know.
Yeah. Well, I had to sort of debate that for a bit. 27 across. Mushroom named for its resemblance to a body part, and that was wood ear.
Wood ear, yes.
I had an AR. I thought it was got to be ear, and then at some point I'm thinking maybe it's a knee ear. I don't know. But.
That's funny because we had the wood part, and so there was like, our daughter said, well, can you think of any body parts that are 3 letters? And I'm like, arm, leg. Yes, eye. Yeah, I said eye, but eventually we figured ear.
So let's see. This was by Jack Hatchett. It was a debut.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, just lots and lots of tough clues here. Very, very interesting. So, I really need to talk about 57 across. One concerned with transparency in the workplace. Glass blower.
Yeah. We figured we wanted it to be like glass cleaner, like somebody who cleans glass, because that would mean you'd be worried about glass being clear, but
right.
It was glass blower, yes.
54 across. That sounds brave, but very stupid. And the answer was, don't be a hero.
Right.
That took a bit. Yeah, just lots of really interesting clues here. 29 across. You got to be kidding me. Oh, come on now.
Yes.
See, I wanted to be CMON because that's how they usually do it.
That is right.
You actually had to spell out, come on. That was a surprise. 34 across. Shortcut was a bob.
Yes.
Except it was spelled as short cut.
Yes.
So that was sort of curious.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we could go on and on because all these clues were really good. But I think we should wrap it up here.
Okay.
So that is it for the crossword.
Yes, it is.
But it is Friday, which means it's time for Fun Fact Friday. I am hoping you have a fun fact for Fun Fact Friday.
I do have a fun fact.
Good.
Earlier in the week, I think it was actually on Sunday, we had a clue, the answer which was a clue about a retail chain going bankrupt. And the answer was Kmart.
Yep.
So I have a few fun facts about Kmart. Kmart was a famous department store chain. And it actually started back in 1899 as the S.S. Kresge Corporation. And maybe some of our older listeners can remember the Kresge's 5 and Dime store in your hometown.
I used to shop there.
The first one was, it was open, yes, back in 1899. They changed their name to Kmart Corporation in 1977. The very first Kmart store was opened in 1962 in Garden City, Michigan. And for many years, their headquarters was in Michigan, various places in Michigan. They had 2,486 stores around the world during their busiest time, which was in 1994. And then from 2005 to 2019, they were part of Sears. They actually bought Sears. So
wait, Kmart bought Sears?
Kmart did buy Sears.
Huh.
So
didn't go well for either of them.
No. But anyway, started as this 5 and Dime by this one man named Kresge. But then in 1962, they decided to change the name to Kmart. They opened Their first store actually in San Fernando, California. And that was just a little sort of trial store. But the first large Kmart, like we all remember it, was in Garden City, Michigan. Then they opened 16 more stores that same year, and eventually it just took off and was everywhere. By 1981, there were over 2,000 stores, and they sold out all the little Kresge 5 and dimes to Jupiter. No, I'm sorry. They also owned Jupiter. They sold all of those off.
Are we talking about the God?
No, Jupiter stores.
Okay.
I think that must have been a regional store because I never saw one of those. For a long time, it was the second largest retailer in the U.S., right after Sears. But then in the 1980s, things started to change. They did own some other businesses. Not only did they buy Sears, they bought Sports Authority. They bought Walden Books.
Oh.
And they also bought a hardware store, and now I can't remember the name. The Kmart stores were famous for their blue light specials.
Yes.
And the Blue Light Special was a super fun and unique sale at Kmart. It was a special deal that only lasted for a short time, usually an hour, during store hours. When the Blue Light Special was happening, a rotating blue light, like on a police car, would flash, and an announcement would come over the store speaker saying, "Attention Kmart shoppers." Remember that? The phrase became very famous in pop culture. The idea was to quickly sell items that weren't moving very fast. It was started in 1965, but stopped in 1991. However, they did bring it back in the early 2000s because people wanted it.
Of course.
People complained. They had contracts with Martha Stewart and Jacqueline Smith and Kathy Ireland, famous models and actresses, and of course Martha Stewart. That's a maven there, but anyway, they kind of faced serious problems in 2002, declared bankruptcy, tried to reinvent themselves, but did not happen. When they merged with Sears, they moved their headquarters to Chicago, actually Hoffman Estates, which is a suburb of Chicago. Then they just sort of petered out. That was, the era of Target,
right,
and the era of Walmart, and they just could not compete anymore.
So sort of meteoric rise and fall.
That's right. And they had two slogans. The first one was "The Saving Place." Kmart is your saving place.
Wow.
And the other one later was "Your lowest price is a Kmart price." So anyway, those are some fun facts about Kmart, and they come from a website called Kmart Facts for Kids.
I see. All right.
So we're all
glad to know you did that.
We can all be kids tonight.
You did that in-depth research there. I wonder if that's required reading for executives at Walmart and Target.
Yeah.
Just like, you will read and memorize this. Everything they did, we will do the opposite.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you for that fun fact.
That's okay.
Okay, that is it for today then. So thanks everyone for listening. Tomorrow's crossword's going to be out soon. I'm assuming it's going to be impossible.
Well, yeah, I'm not looking forward to it.
But I'm looking forward to it, even if it's going to be impossible.
I might be surprised. I might be pleasantly surprised.
I think we deserve a pleasant surprise. You remember, I was struggling in Wednesday.
Yeah, that was a toughie too.
Yeah, but not like this one. This one took me, I don't even want to say how long. Let's just say it can be, the time span can be measured in hours. So, but regardless of how tough Saturday's crossword is, we're going to tackle it.
You bet.
We're going to come back to talk about that crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.